Hey guys, I just wanted to answer a question that was asked in my last video, and I just want to say, hey man, you have no idea how much I appreciate you. Just saying something civil like this. This is what I like. I don't like when people, tell me I'm wrong and cuss me out or whatever. At least I'm glad that you gave me a chance to show you what I mean. He wrote, Robert, I've looked at geological maps of the Andes and and may what and may other places, and you just don't see evidence of vortices that you say created the world. Many fault systems and even evidence of rocks themselves show that these features were made from a collision. All right, man. Such a you know good question. Um, First of all, what makes you think that you're looking at a collision? What what uh, what absolute evidence that when you see the Andes makes you so sure that a collision took place? Um, Let me just show you. I'm not. I just want to open your eyes a little bit because when things collide, they destroy one another. They don't. That's what pretty much happens. I mean, it's just the common feature of reality. But let me show you something. First, I want to take a close-up look at the Andes Mountains. Now, what they're saying is that this is a subduction zone right here. And according to plate tectonics, a subduction zone is when two plates collide, and then the heavier one goes beneath the lighter one. And it kind of almost looks like that here. Um, there's just a couple problems though with it. Is that you got features resembling one another on both sides. What you got also is doesn't look like a collision. It looks like a fold to me. And it does. I mean, in a way, it does look like a collision. But actually, if you look closer at it, this is the result of high temperature. Okay. This isn't. I have more to show you. This isn't my evidence or anything like that. I just wanted to take a close-up look of the Andes and see that there's a couple odd things here. The other thing is that collisions don't make patterns that rotate around one another. This is what I'm claiming are probably Birkeland currents and the result of them. Okay, this is definitely the process of high temperature. And now let me get to what my evidence is. Okay, here we've got South America upside down for a reason. Just let me show you a couple things really quick. What I want to point out is what collisions don't do is they don't make reoccurring patterns. It's usually kind of a one-time deal. Now, just bear with me all the way to the end, though. So, okay, what I want to show you. Okay, just hold on a second. I know people are probably like squirming, like, no, this can't be anything. Okay, hold on a second. Now you said that there's no evidence of vortices. Okay. Vortice rotates. Oh, let me pull this one out so you can see. Let me try to pull it out. Okay. as I pull this in, like I was saying, plate tectonics and collisions don't make reoccurring patterns. Now hold on a second. I hate this program. Okay, yeah, I want to say that do collisions make reoccurring patterns? Because if you take a look, I'm about to show you something pretty extraordinary. You see this right here? This is reoccurring patterns. You can even see that this is going to line up. How can these mountains be made by a collision? You see that? But look other places too. As this continues to go in, material was cooked off of this, by the way. That's what I'm going to show you. I guess my question would be, what good are geology maps if the geologists don't understand what they're looking at? You see this dot right here? Can you see how that lines up? I always have to ask because I'm shocked every time people claim they can't see what I'm saying or what I'm showing. Those twists right here. This isn't a collision. These were sitting on top of one another. And they're rotating because they're from a vortex. Because the Andes are the vortex. This is a vortex right here. It's the frozen moment in matter version of the vortex, but at least you can see what it looked like. Because check this out. Collisions don't do this. Bring this in up here. Okay. Yeah, bring this in. Okay, yeah, like this. Let me get closer. Oh, crap, hold on. You can see how where there isn't land, there are mountains. And this is I'm showing you what anybody can do themselves and scrutinize this. Check this out. Okay, so that lines up there. Then it comes down here and lines up again. Possibly. Yeah, I think that's good. Right there. Let me back away so we can see what was going on here. You see these patterns here? Like I tell everybody, I have no fear of anybody scrutinizing this down to the finest details. Ever. You see that? These lines right here. see that? There's more too. You see how this is oh, what do I want to say, beveled? Yeah, that would be why. Here comes Yellowstone Park, by the way, which fits right into that bevel. And I guarantee you, if I rotate this, you're going to find out that Yellowstone Park made this, because it's a part of a vortex. You can see this, even the shape of the continents is made from rotation. And what else was there? Then we got the other side here, because this is spinning, by the way. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got for alignments here. Here's Florida. Look at that. Have you ever seen geological maps do anything like this? You can see this line. Oh, God. All of a sudden everything's in slow motion here. You see that? Can you see that? Oh, see, I can't get any closer. I guarantee you, though, no matter how close you get, and even the better the resolution, the more it's going to line up. That's the way it's always been with my model. That's why I'm not afraid to answer questions like this. Actually, I like it. Oh gosh, I get to you know, show something. No, this has got to rotate a hair. There's Florida again. Well, let me rotate this properly. Okay, I'm just gonna have to go through it. Okay. See how that's like that? And then you can see, oh, hold on. Gosh darn it. Alright, screw it. Here you go. Oh, gosh, this is so hard. You can see that this rotates in. We'll see, we'll line up those black lines right there. Let me reverse the color so that there's no doubt about this. Alright, I guess I should run you through the whole thing actually, so there's no doubt about it. You see how that lines up, by the way? Yellowstone Park, by the way. What's Yellowstone Park doing down here? You see that? You see this? Guess what happens when I rotate this counterclockwise? These filament looking hills fit right in there like a glove. So good that Michael Jackson will be pissed when he finds out. And then you got that. Okay, so, and then you'll notice that in here is that if I rotate this, it's going to fit in there. I already know it. So what do you think? Like I said, what good are geology maps if geologists don't know what they're looking at to begin with? They're useless. The information on them is completely useless, basically because all they do is they steer you in the wrong direction, and when that happens, you never get to know the truth. In science, mysteries are solved quickly. Anytime a mystery is not solved right away, it's because we're looking at it in the wrong way. It really is like that. And I mean, look what I just showed you. I mean, it only took me a few minutes just to come up with this, and this will do this again over in China, by the way. So I mean, like I say, if this evidence isn't good enough, well then I could show you over in in China, the Asian islands, same thing's going to happen. It's just the way it is when you got when you know you're right. I mean, I hate saying it like that because it makes me sound arrogant and whatever, but I'm telling you, this is the right way. This is how the planet was created. It was created by a vortex, and these are spinning. This is spinning. It even started to look like a mushroom because it's spinning, and we're looking at it in two dimensions. We need to look at this in 3 dimensions, actually. This is probably the top of the vortex, and this is the bottom. This is the funnel. And things are peeling off of it as it's rotating in like giant waves. And that I'm going to get to in future videos, and you won't want to miss it because it's amazing, actually. How I'm going to end this whole thing is going to blow everybody's mind. I hope you got this. If not, man, just let me know, and I'll show you in another way. Thanks for your question, man. I really appreciate it a lot.